we go. Darth John, how are you, good sir?
How's it going? I'm all right. Yourself?
You're right. You're right. What's happening?
Oh, not much. Yourself?
Oh, nothing. Just busy, and it's like it's weird because it feels like Friday today, but it's not Friday.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Tomorrow's a public holiday. I almost forgot about that.
Yeah,
I was gonna get ready for work tomorrow morning.
No, I've got. You know, the problem is I've got the garbage guys come on a Friday really early in the morning.
Fuck! So you're gonna have to get up early.
Yeah, and I have that like fight with the Bergies, right? So luckily, and this is the cool thing. Luckily,
hello there.
What?
The pickers.
That Gavin Kummer has become a member. 10 months, nearly a year of
membership. We call them the pickers because they, obviously they come and pick from the bin.
But I mean, like it feels like a PC term for it, which it shouldn't be. It's like, is it a picker?
I call it a picker.
Hey, here's the issue I have.
Come and pick my garbage.
Well, hold on. First off, Gavin, 10 months member, Booyakasha. Thank you, good sir. That's amazing. So that means we've had monetization for 10 months. What? That's pretty cool. Thank you, Gavin. Much appreciated. Yeah, but here's my issue with picker. Wait. Okay. Before we get into picker, hello everybody. Good evening. Welcome to the Thursday Night Rock Show. Good people of the interweb. Kev, CR, Gavin. Who else we have here? 144. Shantalu dropped a message earlier, but she's got book club tonight. Who else do we have here? Little 144. I said that. George. Good evening. Yeah, everybody's hanging out. Everybody's here. The right place. Ghost Stomper. Good evening, good sir. Lurking tonight, my side. Helping out another channel. Good thing. That's awesome of you, dude. Like absolutely amazing. Gavin.
That Gavin Kummer donated 140 South African rand. Hey, bro. Enjoyed the holiday tomorrow. Weekend vibes.
Thank you, homie. Much appreciated. I will. And easy there, good sir. You're a pensioner now. You can't just be dropping cash dollar, yo. You're not. This isn't a strip club, Gavin. Fucking hell, bro. You can't just. I'm not gonna dance for you. Lap dance, Gavin. What? I'm kidding. Thank you, dude. Much appreciated, good sir. What was I saying? Yeah, sorry. So back to our. Get everybody Swadham. How's it, Swadham? Osborne, Leonie. Yeah, if I missed anybody, I'll probably obviously reference you guys in a second because this is a conversation we have. So yeah, whoop, CR in the house. And Heidi, how's it, guys? So, here's my issue with bin picker.
All right.
It sounds like a PC term where it's like, okay, well, you know what the thing is, people who pick fruit are pickers.
I mean, I wasn't going that route. Mine is playing a play on words.
It sounds like a thing where they're just completely doing it's like, bro, like you're going through other people. In the States, I think it's against the law to go search through other people's garbage. It's like, I'm not sure if it is. I mean, again, I could be.
It is close to naggers, like people that nag a lot.
No, but see, listen, I have. So Matthew, my homie, how are you, dude? It's so good to see you, my good sir. Oh, there we go. Sorry, that one. Liar. You want to see me strip, baby. I know you. Good to see you, homie. Yeah, big up to you. I'm not gonna say anything. Good to see you, homie. I really appreciate it. I hope you're having a better week. I hope your things are improving. Yeah, man. Fucking good to see you. Good to see you out here. Matthew's maybe going to a finger. But I'm going to let Matthew discuss that. I'm not going to say anything. But, like, dude, that's exciting. Exciting shit. And, yeah, I went through a rough week. So just get W's for Matthew in the chat, please, because he's an absolute OG. I can't wait for Matthew to be in the States, and then we can do, like, podcasts with him, and he can tell us. Like, I just want a thing where he's like, he went to Walmart. I want to go to America just to go to Walmart in the middle of the night. That's one of the things I want to do. It's like just go there and just take video of like the weirdos, like the dude driving, like
Actually, you could start a whole channel just with the
right?
Walmart.
But also, like I think one of the things that he should do is he should go and do the car guarding in the USA. He should go do that vibe.
I don't think they're gonna understand that concept though.
No, but I'll show you. I'll show you guys a video. Just remind me now. After we get through the news, I'll do you that. I'll show you that video of the car guarding in the USA. It's cuck funny, dude. But yeah, back to the bin picker thing. Like, the issue I have is that, like, I don't mind if that had come through and take the bag out and, like, you know, like, again, I have an issue with it. Don't go through my shit. But, like, the two parts I don't understand is the logic of it, the first one. And second is, like, the fact that they just completely destroy me. So every week, or I don't know, every second week, I've got to, like, Handy Andy, Sunlight Liquid, bleach, industrial cleaner, because they just take the bag, they rip it open. So, I mean, what's the point of me even having black bags? Then the bins are standing outside. Every time I walk past them, they reek like a fucking living hell, right? I'm not the garbage water kind of guy. Like, if I was ever tortured and you brought in garbage water, something icky, I'm spilling the beans instantly. There's no, you know, I'm going, done. Whatever you want to know, I'll tell you. Done. I'm not dealing with that shit. So, like, that's the thing that kicks me off into heaven and high hell. Like, I've got to do that, like, this I mean, for the past month, every now and again, like, they're late. And then I'm like, okay, I've got to put them out because otherwise they miss it. And then I come back and it's just, there's shit everywhere outside. It's just like the O's take the bags, tears it open, and then takes what? Like there is no amount of money that you can gather from that thing that's going to be above maybe 10 Rand of trash. That's going to be like, even if you do all the houses, you're probably going to get 5 Rand worth of cans. If there are cans, I don't have cans, so I don't know what they're after. Is it like, what are they looking for? Like a throwaway toaster or some shit? I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, but you like playing that game where you take it outside, you let them see that you've got the bin ready.
And then and then
they make eye contact with you.
You have to make eye contact.
And then you take it back inside.
You have to. The trick is you have to make eye contact. If you don't make eye contact, it's cheating.
Yeah, true.
Wait, sorry, let me quickly just put on some calm vibes in the background. It feels so empty in my headphones when there's not like a vibe playing in the background. I've got something.
I wanted to ask you, did you eventually figure out what that tune was, where it was from?
No.
I'm sure it's Star Wars.
No, it is, but I just can't find it anywhere.
I think it's it sounds like one of those sounds when the ship is just casually flying towards like a particular like planet. It's about to, like, you know, it's going into orbit. That's what it sounds like to me.
Let's do this. You think? They're like raining.
I mean, I'm fine. It's, you got to ask the chat. Like, I just go with whatever's happening.
Just the back up. Do you guys like the tunes? Otherwise, I can do this one. Hold on, chat. Let me just do this one. Tell me what you think. This one's a little bit more hectic. It's also a bit of background. The better rain.
I think we should get the theme song from Halloween.
Oh yeah, we're gonna get fucking completely clocked for that. Wait, I was gonna see what hello Rockers. Hey Major Tom, how are you, good sir? Andreas is also here. We recycle 2-liter bottles. Heidi says they recycle 2-liter bottles and you get 25. Bro, I mean, you don't get anything for plastic bottles. Yeah, you get nothing. But are they glass? Or are they glass bottles? Heidi, because you don't get shit. I know in America there's like, I know I've seen machines in Europe and places like Germany where there's a machine and you could take old cans and you pop it in and it pays out money to you. I'm so going like, that's cool. Imagine you did that. You just had a little weighing system where if you put trash, any trash found on the street, but again, in South Africa, they'll basically just go steal your bin, take that, load that thing up and get cash back for it. Wait, I'm just not following you. The pickers in my area at least clean up afterwards. See, that's the thing. Every now and again, there's a random dude that just shows up and he couldn't give a shit, bro. He dumps it out, doesn't pick it back up. And then like everybody goes like, you got the little neighborhood watch. Hey, there's a guy here, and then by the time they're here, it's too late. You know what I mean? What does Matthew say?
Andreas says at Pick and Pay, where he is, you can get points on your store card for recycling. Mm-hmm. Oh, that's pretty cool.
That's pretty kiff. But I mean, how does that work? Sean's jersey looks super comfy. He does. It looks very kiff. Where's your Harry
You
Potter
remember?
coat?
You remember our one friend Gary?
Yeah, I mean,
He always had
rest in
like
peace,
that.
Gary.
Yeah, rest in peace, Gary. Yeah,
Yeah.
normally Padre Spirit Santi.
Or a drink out for my homie.
Yeah.
She's-
He had almost like a jersey like that, but it was like fucked up. And I remember that
yeah.
one night
He
we
had, dude.
got
He had
into
that thing for like
yeah,
fucking
but he
since
looked
high
like a
school.
bird when he wore it.
He did, but you know
And
who he did look
he had
like?
the mutton chops, the Elvis chops.
Yeah, he had the Elvis chops. But he was an absolute OG. Absolute, like, I mean, one of my best mates for ages. And then, like, I think it was, like, I think after, like, 2024, was it? No, I think, like, 2028, we kind of grew apart a little bit. I mean, but it always, like, it's one of those things. It's like, it
Sorry,
owes
what
your
did you just
mate
say?
forever.
2028?
No, 2008. Sorry, 2008. We kind of like I moved away. I moved to Cape Town. He was, you know, he wasn't around. I saw him like once every maybe year. But yeah, it's like one of those things. Your mates are your mates for life, bro. Sounds like static. If you don't like it, fuck me, Dylan. I don't know. I'll get in trouble for that. CR, you want your channel demonetized? Come on. Wait. I'm just trying to follow. Did Matthew mention anything about his US thing? Dude, hear the thunder. It's cool, right? No, it's pretty cool. It's like it's not too much. Am I missing comments here? Sorry, I'm trying to catch up. Grasshopper's here as well. Sorry, I didn't mean 2028. Yeah, it's also listen, it's 2028, 2028, World War 11. Did you see the fucking World War 11? Like I'm going to see. Maybe it's a thing where you did where I did, where I was just talking out of turn, right? You going like I was said a thing. I meant 2008.
She was reading it, and remember the way they write it is WW with the 2.
Yeah. I would not like if I saw it, I would go World War II. Yeah, I would like.
Yeah, you would go World War II because that's how it's recognized. Yeah.
Because I was when I'm talking now, I'm thinking 2008 in my head, and I said 2028 because I'm thinking 2026 at the same time. So like I just fumbled it because you're speaking from memory, right? It's not like here is thing and now go like 20. Yeah, I don't know. Like was that just did she not know?
Once you said it, don't you sit there and go, wait, that doesn't sound right. World War.
Yeah,
World
and then
War
go.
11.
Yeah. No, exactly. But listen, let's get through some of the stuff for the evening, through some of the. But what I mean, again, from the Leering, exactly. It's because she went to the Leering Center. They teach World War 11 there. Every single war that America has started.
CEO says it's a Chat GPT script.
It most probably was. Speaking of ChatGPT scripts and policies, yeah, I mean this is what what we talked about last week. The whole vibe of the Minister of the Department of Education. Mork will let you know when I hop on the plane to America. Do you have an idea of when you're going, Matthew? Sorry, before we get into the news, do you have an idea? Like, or is it like are you waiting for them to let you know? Can you talk about it? If you can't, don't. But it's a situation of you're kind of just waiting. Everything is approved. Do you have any knowledge of? Do you know what city you're going to? Do you know which state you're going to? Do you know any of that? Do you have a date that you're gonna be American? And I mean, listen, like, bro, you know what? We need to hook him up. I mean, listen. I hope that you can. I tell the chat why you're going. If you don't want to, fuck it. Yeah. No, you know what? I'm going to tell the chat why he's going. The answer is the goth betties. There is goth betties and chicks in sundresses. It's just they grow there like I don't know, like corn, just forever. So like listen, I'm sorry if I outed you there, Matthew. It's totally fine. Approval letter last week gekry, gaan volgende week kar. Holy shit! So it's imminent. Good lord, dude. Epic, dude. Car guarding in the USA. Remind me after the news. There's some of the stuff to just show you the car guarding video, please, last one.
Okay, cool.
Right. What am I doing?
So just if Matthew is going to go, is he still going to be able to tune into our live stream? Like, what is the time difference?
No, he'll be earlier to like, it'll be 8 o'clock here. And I think it's 6 hours. Wait, let me just see. I think it's almost the same as Canada, depending on where he is. If he's California, it's bad, but not that he would go there. Let's see quickly. Let's see, time difference, world clock. So New York it's 1 o'clock now. Yeah, it's like Ottawa. Like I've got Ottawa, New York. So it'll be like 2 o'clock, 1 o'clock, 1:30 in the afternoon. So unless he's at the job, he can just, don't dox Matt. I'm not doxing Matthew. We're not anything. Listen, if there's any douchebag like from News 24 that wants to interview, just tell them to go get fucked. They can get the news here, or from Pete's show. They're fat asses. Right. So wait, let me do this. So okay, we can start with the bad news first, Sean. Are you fine with that?
Okay.
Right. Bad news first. Sorry, guys, but let's do it this way. And then there's kind of bad news and good news, which is combined.
So
there's bad news.
Is it bad news? Bad news, good news, and some good news.
No. So this is going to be bad news. Then there's going to be bad news, bad and good news, and then there's good news. It's the second one is a matter of opinion. It's good news, but it's also bad news because there's twofold. It's like it's.
Okay, let me ask you this. I don't care much what the chat's opinion is on this. I want to know, am I going to be, would I consider it bad news?
You're going to consider it good. Well, it doesn't pertain to you for the time being.
But it's like a little surprise. Okay, that's fine.
It's good news. It sounds like it's good news, but at the end of it is actually bad news. And then the third story is good news. And then there's the fourth story is kind of just like the world is fucking retarded. So here's the bad news. New BE rules for South Africa to cost taxpayers even more. Obviously. Okay, fine. Let's just go through this quickly. Taxpayers have been warned by the National Treasury. Newly proposed procurement regulations will drive costs up, reduce competition, ultimately lead to higher tax burden. So the new draft, the policy is currently in a current form, led to sweeping changes in procurement legislation and black economic empowerment in South Africa. These regulations, if passed, will bring into effect the Public Procurement Act, which Cyril Ramaphosa assessed under the draft general public procurement regulations. Companies that wish to do business with government must demonstrate that a large percentage of their prior procurements were with majority black-owned businesses. Oh my God! So hypothetically, if you start a business, right, and say for example, you're going to sell. You've got a company. You started the company maybe 5 years ago, and you've got this great tech, and yet you can put it at like traffic intersections. It's these cameras, and they're 4K cameras, and they can pick up the license plate, and there's a whole system that can issue tickets immediately to bad drivers, right, and people who jump the road, especially taxi drivers, right? You can't sell that. You can't apply for the tender to the government because one, you're not going to get it unless your company is black. But to make that even more, you're going to have to prove that you have only been selling to majority black companies.
Do you understand that, like the overall butterfly effect that this is going to have?
Exactly. That's what they want. Now, explain to me, please, somebody please explain to me how that is not racism. How is that equality?
You should ask 3bn beta mail.
Yeah, you should. No, but listen, he's going to say because it's redress, therefore it cancels situation. Are you having a whiskey?
Yeah.
That is fucking awesome.
Right.
I mean, to me, this is just insane. And they just, at what point are they realizing it's not working? Like, I mean, things aren't going better. Like, that's like, I don't understand it. It's like, okay, we haven't done enough. But So to me, it's one or two things. It's going, they're doing this now, and I don't think it's to prove the economy. It's got nothing to do with that. You know why they're doing this now? This is my 2 cents on this. I mean, wait. Before I give you my 2 cents on this, let's just go through anything else. Specifically, these regulations, states and companies must show that at least 40% of the prior procurement was spent on enterprises that are 51% owned and managed by Black people. Again, how the fuck is that not racism? Speaking in an interview with Democratic Alliance DA spokesman Mork Burke said that new regulations will lead to poor value. Thank God! Wow, the fucking DA is doing something. Well, fucking done. Christ. He added that means unnecessary, completely unnecessary. It is completely unnecessary. I mean, that's basically that. Oh God, fuck, what's wrong with him? Taxpayers have to fit the large bill. According to Burke, the regulations will entrench inefficiencies in the already strained economy. He said that businesses are already operating in a tough environment with their hands tied behind their backs. He cited unreliable electricity, logistic costs, fuel. Fuck, bro, like he's just touching the fact that if you have a truck, right, and it breaks down, you might as well just fucking pay it off. So obviously your insurance premiums go up. It's a complete shit show. Here's my take on it. Easy peasy. You know why they're doing this? Because it's voting. It's votes. They've lost a fuck ton of people in the last election, and they need to do something. But you know what's going to happen? They're not going to win those people back with race policies.
Can't we get the I want to say, we're empowering the Black businesses, and I'm going, okay, cool. Can't they flip the bill for this?
Well, no. The problem is it's going to come down on all of us, right? Because they can't fit the bill for it. What did I say? Oh my God, Mork, what's wrong? Did I say something retarded? CR explanation. Delusional alliance is useless. I agree, but I mean, what are they going to do? Like, I don't know if they can fit the bill for it, because it's like there's no benefit to the people, right? There's no benefit to companies. You're just going to go like you're going to make it less of a thing. Did I read something wrong? Why are you laughing? Just your reading. I know. I'm terrible at reading. What do you mean? Harman, are you in America? Harman says, lekker man, lekker sinjo on the 15th. Yes, dude. How are you? Good to see you, good sir. What did I read wrong? Everybody's laughing at me. Chop. You're a chop. You're pork chop. I mean,
Don't fat shame her.
I'm not fat shaming. She's not
You
fat.
just called her a chop. You're a pork chop. That's a bit.
Well, she called me a chop, and I like, which chop? And then I said, well, she's a chop too, and she's a lamb chop or pork chop. Lamb is fatty. Pork chops are good.
Yeah, but when I go a fat pig.
And that's just mean. You shouldn't call her a fat pig unless you guys are
I'm
into
not
like.
calling it that. I'm just saying pork chop.
Yeah, I mean, to me, this entire thing is like I don't know if it's not working. All you're going to do is you're going to hamstring a whole bunch of businesses that are maybe currently doing business with the government, right? That aren't, but now those same businesses, are you able to use the government, which is like 80% Black, as like if you've been doing business with the government for a few years, or this just applies to new businesses that want to deal with it. But I mean, it's insanity to me. It's like going like, oh, cool, you have to show that you're racist. I'm choosing to only buy and procure stuff from companies who have racist aspects of their corporation. They value racism. They value the fact that they are their identity politics based, their obsession with race, the fact that they value the racial makeup of their people.
Yeah, but I'm also like going like, okay, so either one, you're gonna lose quality.
Yeah, you will. You're 100%
You'll
correct.
you
That's the
know what I
default.
mean without me going into detail when I say
No,
this.
no, no. I
but
know exactly what you mean.
it-
When you go like you can only do this, you can go. You're
Yeah.
limiting the amount of people. You go like I can't
So
apply, not
but
based
now
on.
that's one idea, or is it
Yeah.
to once again to hire more of my mates?
But that's the thing. That's the only thing that it kind of has happened. That the history of BE in this country is like, look at Cyril. Cyril is the most beautiful example of how one fucking person has just basically fell into pig shit. Well, I mean, like that's a vat of like I don't know butter. He fell into butter because, I mean, if you go look at like who he on which of the boards that he got, like he was what he was who was the second president? What the fuck is his name? You got Nelson Mandela. Then we had Thabo Mbeki. He was Thabo Mbeki's deputy president. If I can remember, God, my brain. From that, he basically he got into the whole vibe of like he was. It was they initiated the BE laws and cool. We're going to get aligned to the president. The line he was top brass at the ANC, and they were like, cool. Well, we'll buy these things, and they got funded and they got paid, and there we go, bro. You're on the top boards. Cyril Ramaphosa didn't become rich because he's some kind of entrepreneur or something. He got rich because of his connections. It was the beginning. Cyril Ramaphosa is there because of state corruption, incest, but not incest. Basically, what's the word for that again? Nepotism. Like it was basically state capture. That was the reason he got in there. He got in there with the blue chip companies. That's what they did. They strong-armed corporations, forced them, put a law out forcing them to have black economic empowerment. Like, and here's the thing with black economic empowerment. Like, say you're a massive company, right? Say you own like Apple, and you open an Apple. You want to come, like, say you're Elon Musk, hypothetically, and you've gone, listen, I want to trade in South Africa. In order for me to do it, there's an X amount of business. You're going to make maybe like a 100 million rand a year. In order to get that business, you have to give up part of your business to somebody who is black, right? You have to partnership your company.
Okay, so just so that. Oh, Philip! Wow.
Holy shit, Philip! What the fuck, bro?
At Philip Van 70
Calm
donated
down,
399 South African rand and 99 cents. My business will not touch government business with a stick. They don't pay your bills.
Yeah. Exactly. 100% agree with you, dude. 100% agree with you. But sorry, yeah, we were saying. So, like, say like now you.
I'm Elon Musk.
You're opening a company in South Africa.
My question.
Let me just pose it quick, and then you can.
Right.
So you're Elon Musk. You started Starlink South Africa, but you create a new company. In order for your company to then be able to help with tenders and shit, where you go, you can help the government at a far cheaper rate than anybody else.
Of course.
You then have to put somebody in place that is a black person, right? Now, are you going to find a black guy that has just finished high school with no degree?
I was going to ask that. Does he have any sort of? I got a two-parter question here. So the first question would be.
First, answer my, like Andrew Wilson says, answer my question before you ask me one. Right? I'm kidding. If you were Elon Musk, would you employ somebody that's got no experience?
No.
Well, there we go. So, like every single person that's just finished college, that's done matric, they could have done a fucking 10-year, like they could have done a 5-year BA in economy or fucking business or anything like that. You're not going to employ that person. You're not going to employ them because they don't have the experience.
Has to be. Does he have to be? So it has to be black.
Yeah.
Does he have to be South African?
Yes, he has to be black and he has to be South African. So now, if you look at all the options, and here they go, oh, by the way, here you get a random email from the government going, well, so there's one of the top brass ANC guys. They're willing to be on the board.
No, off right there.
Be an owner. No, but that's what you would say. But like every single other company, they took that deal. Do you know why they took that deal? They took that deal because you know what comes with that deal? I get a phone call to the top brass. I get to, if there's an issue I have, I get to deal with them on a face-to-face basis. If MTN has an issue with government, you can pick up the phone. They've got Cyril's number on speed dial, and that's what you're getting. So like the thing is, you're going to as a company right now, your vibe is to make as much money as you want. Now Elon, and this is the thing with Elon has so much money, he does not give a fuck about that. That he cannot be, what's that saying? He cannot be bought, he cannot be paid for. What's that? Remember that line from Batman, the second one, where he goes like, and he tells the story about the diamonds. He was picking up diamonds. Some men cannot be bought. They just, he can't. Elon can't.
Some men can't be bargained with. Some men can't be, yeah.
But the premise is because he doesn't care. He doesn't care about these diamonds, the story that he tells, right? Elon doesn't give a shit about that. So he can stand on his principles. The majority of companies going, well, listen, there's no way that you're going to pick anybody that's just finished high school to run a company, not a Microsoft, right? So none of the disadvantaged people that are just finishing school are ever going to be able to benefit from these BEE laws. They just won't. Maybe as a lower position, but you're going to want people with experience. Do you think Microsoft came in and went, okay, cool, they just hired everybody out of high school and college? No, they fucking didn't. They hired people that already had that have like 10 years of experience. You're not putting people in place. That's what they're going to do. And if that is the case, and you have the option of going, okay, cool, I can get in with the top the people in politics, and then we can go and look, what do you like now? Go look back of everything that's happened. Look at America and how it's structured. They have basically in the American government, they've got what's it called again? They have lobbyists, because in America, this is legal. You're legally allowed to bribe government officials. In South Africa, we don't have that kind of thing. So this is the kind of, I think this is the middle ground for that. They went, okay, cool. Well, we'll give the shares to you. We'll give you part ownership in it. And that's how fucking Cyril got where he is. Sorry, you wanted to ask me something?
So I'm just curious. So in order for, I want to say, Starlink to function here,
yeah,
we need a black South African to own 33%. What is it, 30%? So, yeah. Give or take. All right.
Yeah, 30%. And if you want,
how long does it take for someone from another country to become a South African citizen?
I don't know. I've no idea.
So,
but I mean, the thing is, but here's the thing. I've got the solution for Elon.
Okay.
Because he still has his South African ID, right? He's still South African. Again, I'm not 100% sure. He is born in South Africa, so he has a South African ID until he dies. I'm assuming he's considered a South African citizen. He's got national. I think he became an American citizen. I don't know if you lose it, but by all intents and purposes, he is a South African citizen, right? All Elon has to do is identify as black. That's all he has to do. All he has to do is identify as black, and he gets to start his company. Use the sort of the insanity of that, what that is, and there's no way that they can go, no, he can't get it. That's all he has to do. Or here's the thing. You know what you should do, Darshawn? Tell Elon, listen, you've got limited experience. You'll be a figurehead, but you'll be willing to do. You will identify as black to be the CEO of his company. Just as a figure, you don't have to do anything. He can hire all the experienced people to do everything. You'll be the figurehead, but you'll identify as black to run Starlink South Africa.
Why doesn't he just get a black employee that side?
No, because
let him move this side, become citizenship, move here.
No, but it's like this. Elon Musk doesn't want to give up ownership of his company. So for example, in South Africa, the ownership of the company has to be owned. Like the shares of company needs to be owned by this person. Say you have a business, like for example, the Mork show. I'm not giving up any of this to anybody else, right? Like for no fucking reason, right? Like I'm just gonna like there's me and you. I'm not like some random person. So in order for me to be on YouTube South Africa, I need to give 31% of this to some other. I'm like, you can get fucked. You're not going to give up the ownership of the thing that you created to somebody else. Why would you do that? You wouldn't do that. If you started a company, your blood, sweat, and tears, Now you want to trade in another country. You go like, well, in order for you, you need the ownership of said company needs to be given to somebody on the basis of race. You're going like, that's fucking insane. I'm not a racist. I will never do that. I will die on this fucking hill.
Just want to say, Whistler gets a green mark for that comment. I do
What did he say?
appreciate
Also,
that.
Elon holds triple citizenship. South Africa. By
No,
birth,
not that one. There was another one he did further up, but I do agree with that.
I'm just going to read this one. Yeah, so triple citizenship. South African by birth, Canadian through his mother, and American via naturalization in 2002. Thanks so much, Whistler. Hello, Whistler and Rees. How are you, darlings? Good to see you guys. Slippery Pickles also here. Hi, Slippery Pickle. My ward is spending 100K on security per month to secure a 300K with tended. What the fuck? What did he say further up? I just missed it. 5 tenders without bribes. Where did Whistler? If you can find the comment, please share it, Darth Sean. I want to hear Darth wanted to say before you ruined by. Oh, fine, I'll shut the fuck up.
Get a green point there, Whistler.
But I mean, that's the problem with the system. But now, you know what the thing is they did? They went, okay, cool. Well, don't worry about that. You know what? We'll make special thing for you. And all you have to do is you have to pay a whole bunch of, the food seekers here. How's it for Ronaldo? What an OG, bro. Thank you so much. Arbot, who else do we have here? All the food seekers are joining. Dude, thank you. Ronaldo, if you're listening. Yeah, dude, much appreciated. Awesome source. Thank you, sir. He's just always such an OG for doing that. He doesn't need to, but he does because
Look,
he gives a fuck about the community.
Do you think if we had to message Elon and go, look, I'm willing to identify as black. I don't need like ownership. I don't want ownership. All I ask is that he pops into our stream once a month. Come say hi.
You tell him that you'll own the shares. But you'll sign a contract. You'll sign a contract with him that you'll never really own them.
Yeah, it's technically his.
You'll identify
as black. Yeah. And all I ask in return is pop onto the show every now and then. Just come say hi, talk some guy.
Bro, reach out or just tell him. All he has to do is all Elon has to do is identify as black. He doesn't even have to do it and go. Then there's nothing the government can do to stop him. Yeah. But the trick is though, because they could go, well, you don't qualify. He has to. If you bring in the gender vibe to it, then there's 100% success because I think you have to argue both things in court, right? So if Elon Musk had to say, listen, he identifies as a black woman, the court who wants to fight this, they'll have to go, well, biologically you're not, right? And they'll never do that because that'll overthrow the entire political narrative of gender that's currently happening. So he'll win the case, and they go, okay, cool. Well, he gets to open Starlink in South Africa because he identifies as black, as a black woman. There we go. Like, fuck me, it's awesome. Foolproof plan. Elon, I know he watches. Listen, if you do this, come on, dude. Identify as a woke leftist who hate woke leftists. Ronaldo, dude, I really appreciate the fucking raid, dude. Absolute OG. Thank you so much. I hope you had a kiff stream. Just want to say, be careful of going to go watch Ronaldo stream. It's like it's on Thursday night, starting to start like it's like a disco vibe happening there. It's the disco tech chat. It's kiff though.
But I want him to like add more. Like if he could just have like a nice Betty that I could stare at.
Well, like just on the side.
Yeah, just like in the background. So every time like he gets a stripper chat, she just goes. Because like it's sexy watching it's sexy watching him do it with the leg thing, and I'm impressed with that. Just
dude, that is
flexibility.
No,
and I'm trying to grow my hair now so that I can also do that hair flip.
The flip is kiff, right?
Right. But I'd like if he could even just one step further, all that like that stripper chat money that he makes, if he can just get some breast implants and then just every now and just flash us.
just flash us.
Yeah. Or get a Betty to stand in the background. Just
listen.
On a trampoline that just bounces up and down.
Maybe what he could do is maybe what Ronaldo could do is he could maybe just for you get like you put a bra on with socks in. So it's
not the same. I mean I don't know it's socks. That's what I'm saying. If he could hire someone with all the money that he's making.
Obviously he's got that YouTube dollar. Exactly.
Just to stand in the background, like, and just give her like a nice chair that's well, no, not even just like a bouncy, like a like a bouncy chair, and all she does is she just does this the
Oh,
entire
she sits
time.
on that ball and she just
Yeah,
agrees with
just-
him.
Yeah, and it's just
Yeah. Foot
up and
seconds,
down.
go.
and then every now and then just take a bit of baby oil, you know, that Diddy oil,
And
just
now we're
spray it.
no, on him or on herself.
Oh no, well they could do both, but I don't think his wife is going to be too keen on that.
I don't think his wife's going to be into that one. He's going to go,
Why?
listen, we're doing it because there's a request. He's going to go,
exactly.
not
It's a
happening, brother."
guy. That's why I watched the show.
I get it. I get it. Well, listen. A man we can dream about these things.
I can dream. I can dream.
Yeah. No, of course. What am I doing? Yeah. Okay. Well, let's get to our second story, which is the bad news and good news. It's good news, but it kind of is bad news. But then there's the third story. Kind of. Oh, I think it kind of cancels this out.
So I got to point out when Whistler goes, for fuck's sake, Mark.
What?
Bra with socks in is like non-alcoholic beer.
Do you know I have friends that order non-alcoholic beer because of the taste, and I'm going.
Fuck off.
I'm going. What the fuck is wrong with
Yeah.
you? Yes, Verena. I'm talking about you. Hi, Mork and Darth, and everyone. How's it, Eileen? How are you, Dark Elon? Yes, exactly.
Exactly. I like that. Yeah.
Bro, like we've just given him we've given him the keys.
Cheat
And like all
codes.
he can do is like
He's
it's a
got
great
them
idea.
now.
All he has to do is like it's basically just cheat code, homie. I mean,
But
these
like,
are-
I just want to throw, if he doesn't have his South African citizenship, I'm happy to go that route.
yeah. I think you should reach out to him, dude.
I will go,
think
look,
you should
I'll
reach out.
identify as a black woman.
Yeah. You'll sign a contractual-
You pay my like court case
Just give me
to
like a-
fight it.
Yeah. You'll do it, and then he can put the shares, a temporary shareholdership with you.
Yeah.
Because nothing in the said you have to own shares in perpetuity. I mean,
Yeah.
he's got people that
We
do
can
go
even
through
have
the
like
law.
me and him can even have like a private deal, like a private contract where I don't actually own it. He does
Yeah.
own it. I'm
Yeah,
quite
yeah.
happy
You
to
just, like,
sign
you're-
that.
You have a 4-year temporary ownership of the thing, and then the
Exactly.
shares expires,
100%.
and he can go. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right.
I'm quite happy with that.
That would be cool. I mean,
And my only request is that maybe he gives me like one of his Teslas and then just comes on the show every now and then. Like that's it.
Yeah, he has to come on
And
the
he
show
doesn't
every
even
now and
have, he
again.
can just sit there.
Yeah, you can just judge us,
Yeah.
like a lot of the people in the chat do, where they just like judge you,
100%. Yeah.
judgy
Yeah.
people. But no, he has
I'm
to
cool with
to
that.
partake. It would be fun to have a
Just
conversation
to
with
like,
him.
give us a comment about what he's working on.
He watches the show. I just like he never because the thing is, I get it. I know he watches the show quite often, but he can't comment because he doesn't want to show favoritism. And I understand
100%.
that. Elon is totally cool, bro. But listen, if you're going to go with this idea, like reach out to Darth Sean. He's willing to do it for you. You know, it's in the name already. Darth Sean, Dark Sean. Like,
Exactly.
right?
There we go.
There we
Right.
go. Okay, so here's our second story.
Okay. All right.
This
This
is
is the
good
one
news
that
and-
could be it's both.
It sounds good, and then you when you see it, then you go, wait, where's it coming from? And then you're gonna go, and then it feels like bad news. But then there's the third story is going to sort of it feels like the third story is going to cancel this one out. So here we go.
I'm sorry, Whistler, I'm not too sure which one though. I mean, I'm fine with either.
No, I don't like the truck. I'm not into the truck.
I mean, look, if I get a free Cybertruck, I'm not going to bitch and moan.
But if you could choose, you wouldn't choose the truck, right?
Well,
I don't like that box shape. It looks like a fucking it looks like a box.
but I mean, I'd
Yes,
even
no.
take one of his Tesla bots, to tell you the truth.
Listen, I would listen. If you're gonna do
Whatever.
the thing, oh, okay, wait,
But-
hold on. If
Okay,
you're gonna do the
alright.
thing, at least get me because I mean I helped you. I came up with the idea, right? So
Okay.
a Tesla bot for me,
I'll
and you
take
get
a
a Tesla bot and a car.
Tesla or a Cyber. No. I mean, I don't want to be greedy.
Oh.
But give Mork
I'm sure you can spare
know,
one. I'm sure you
I'm
can
just
spare
saying,
one.
the
You
Tesla
can spare a
bot for
fucking
Mork.
robot.
I
Yeah.
will take, okay, because I am going to be identified as a black woman, and I'm most likely going to have to make my name like, I don't know, whatever.
You also remember
know.
you have to identify as a black woman though. You
Yeah,
can't
no,
just be-
100%.
You need it. Yeah. okay.
So,
Sure. Maybe
yeah,
chat can
yeah.
help us with a good
Yeah,
name
good-
for Darth Sean.
Yeah,
This con-
yeah,
is-
alright.
Yeah. I
and
think that
then
would be cool. idea.
then I would like maybe whatever like Tesla he wants to spare me, and like a Tesla bot.
Yeah. I don't know how the fuck self-driving is going to work in like in
No,
South
no,
Africa.
I'll drive it. I mean, I don't trust the
Yeah,
roads.
I
I want to
wouldn't.
be in control.
I don't. It's
yeah.
not that I don't trust the roads. I don't trust the other fucking people. I don't
But
trust
no,
the
of
taxi
course,
driver.
yeah, 100%. I don't trust any
So-
one of them.
Okay, so here's our second story, right? So City of Cape
Okay.
Town's 6.8 billion rand budget faces scrutiny. Safety budget, right? So anyway, so it sounds like good news. And then there's this part of it, you go, wait, where's that coming from?
6.8 billion.
Billion. 6.8 billion rand.
Sorry, just,
safety.
I've got a bit of a OCD question here. Is that
Yeah.
how you write it? Is it not BILL? Bull.
It is billion, but like I think that's the I don't know, it's IOL. These are the people that hate Ronaldo. So I hate sharing their thing, but like
okay, fair. All
but
right, cool.
yeah.
Let's go for it. Let's
So
go.
the City of Cape Town, so just here, the city's Safety and Security Directorate has emerged as a major focus of Cape Town's 2026 budget, with a record 6.8 billion allocated for eliciting strong reaction from opposition parties, including criticism that has been described as marginalized approach to safety. Oh God! So wait until you hear this. The spending forms part of the city's broader City of Hope. But fuck me, this is what I hate. This is why I had the issue with bin picker. It's this whole framing of stuff. This like it's and they talk about it in 1984, right? This newspeak, City of Hope budget. Like, bro, there's no hope when you're taxing us into oblivion. Shut the fuck up, right? City of Hope budget includes a 40 billion 3-year infrastructure program. So 6.8 billion of this is going towards safety. Again, I would probably take half of it because crime is the biggest fuck up in this country. We are building a city of hope for all. See, now I also take issue with that. For all. What do you mean for all? Everybody can't live here, Jordan. Everybody can't live here. At the center of the plan's infrastructure is leg growth. The city is projecting around 130,000 rand construction. Okay, what the fuck ever. According to the city's 8-point allocation, it's the largest safety and security budget to date. I just want to get to JP Smith is largely operational. So he goes here. The funding is largely operational and supports a broad range of services beyond crime prevention, including fire rescue, disaster management, emergency coordination. The budget, the proposed budget needs to cover all of these departments, and only section of the budget will be attributed to crime prevention functions. So how much of that budget? How much of the 6.8 will actually serve to stop crime? I mean, are you putting up cameras? So here's that one issue that I have an issue that I take issue with. So the good Sandra Dixon from the no relation to Matthew, 0, right? I think allegedly. Her from the good party goes, we remain deeply concerned by militarized approach. It's like there's 70 people that are murdered every day in this country. And then there are 140 grapes. My guy, like there is no other way. There's no other way than to militarize the country. I would want all of the military to be used as police in order to bring that down to like 10. I don't know what the fucking average is. Bring it down to 5. Like that's what you want to do. I want people to be at least safe in this country before you can go before you tax the living fuck out of us, right? So she also questioned the city's infrastructure claims and warned about large budgets risk being ineffective. Ineffective to and not fully spent, blah, blah, blah. There was a whole vibe with that. So the ANC have issue with this because they don't think it's helping the poorer communities enough. So it's like, and this is what we've talked about before. It's like there's this entire, I don't know, this like redistribution at the heart of the DA, where it's like they think it's completely fine to take money from you and spend it on other people. I'm going like, but like, well, first off, stop allowing informal settlements to pop up everywhere. You probably won't have that issue. Like, yeah, unfortunately, sorry, Cape Town is full. There's no more houses. You can't buy any. Sorry, it's full. You can't just build a fucking settlement in the middle of nowhere. Great. That the surname Dixon has been secured by the good party. Guess I'll need to change my surname. Well, I mean, dude, you're going to America. You can change it to whatever. I love being taxed. Yeah, it's great, right? Despite the focus on safety and services delivery, the budget includes tariff increases that could affect households. Electricity tariffs are set to rise by an average of 6.67%, while water and sanitation tariffs will increase by 4.5%. Refuse collection and citywide cleaning charges are up by 3.7%. We're going to get to that in a second. Where was it? I think the ANC have, some of the ANC moaned about the aspect of, well, it's like, oh, here we go. Here we go. Mtweni said the ANC would instead prioritize a more pro-poor, people-centered approach, including increasing investment in basic services, job creation, and indigent support. So it's like, oh, you know what? We really need to put all the money that you guys take in tax and spend it on the informal settlements or like on people who are poor. It's like, but here's the thing, and I know this is going to sound terrible, but like you can't tax, the municipality can't tax. It's like a voluntary grape. Exactly, dude. It is. But it's like you want to tax the people who pay the most in tax get the least services from the government. That's not the function of government. Government's function is not to redistribute wealth. I'm sorry, it just isn't. You're never going to do that. It's never going to work. In the history of all fucking time, it's never worked. It's not going to work now. Dagbreker, how are you, good sir? Yeah, it's Fake Friday. Wah! I mean, so this is the one thing. So they're going to spend a whole bunch of money on this. You want to see the kind of good news now. There's a good aspect, the good news aspect to something, which is it's quite funny. Let's not use the IOL vibe again. So remember we were talking about tariffs, Nana, and the cleaning levies and shit?
Mm-hmm.
So here's a good one. Huge win for anybody who owns property in Cape Town. This came out today.
Is this the good news?
This is the good news.
Okay, all right.
Right, so the Western Cape High Court has struck down the city's Cape Town controversial rates and taxes tied to property value. Remember we were speaking about this?
Yeah, all right. So they can't go through with this now.
Well, the court said it's unlawful. It's completely unlawful. The court declared that
they knew this.
Yeah, but that's the thing. It's like, but the thing is, and I'll get to this. No, fuck it. I'll just explain it now. This is the thing about, like, this shows you the DA. They are trying to find sneaky ways to screw over residents by going, okay, cool. Well, we're going to charge you levies for stuff that you haven't used in order so we can cover our City of Hope budget. It's like, no, like you can't charge me for something I haven't used. It's like Eskom who wants to charge people, going like, you know what we're going to do? We're going to increase the service fee on the cable that has existed for, I don't know, maybe 50 years that connects my house to the electrical pole that they haven't worked on. I mean, I think in the time I've lived in here where I am, 6 years now, I think they've probably worked on the electricity 3 times in my direct vicinity. Anything that I can see. I remember 3 times that they've worked on, a tree fell over, broke the power cables. But the connection from my thing to I've never, not once have I ever done that. But you're going to charge me an administration fee for having that connection because they can't increase the electricity tariffs high enough. I mean, I think someone pointed it out. The Eskom in the last, I think it was, correct me if I'm wrong, chat, but I think Eskom in the last, 10 years, 15 years, has increased by, 1,500%. The cost of electricity has increased by 1,500%. That's up there with Bitcoin. I mean, not that much, but close. You want to say something, Sean?
No.
Oh, sorry. So the court declared that the levy is unlawful, invalid, giving the city until the 30th of June to remove them. The ruling follows a protracted battle between South Africa Properties Owners Association, Cape Town Collective, Ratepayers Association, and AfriForum, and apparently, I think the Good Party was also somehow involved. The legal storm erupted over the 3 tariffs introduced into the. But see, here's the thing: no one voted for this shit. They just added it in. They thought, okay, cool, we're just going to fuck these people over, because from their point of view, from their worldview, the DA thinks it's fine to also redistribute money. This is part and principle of their whole vibe. They're fucking socialists. That's what they are. They're basically the Democrats. Now, unfortunately, we have to, we don't have to vote for them. We voted for them because they were the best option that we had. And again, I'm kind of leaning, I don't know, maybe the Freedom Front Plus, it seems to be a better fucking option now. But again, I would like to know what they would do is when this comes up. Well, the government is taking out Bitcoin. Yeah, I'm annoyed by that, but I don't think they can do it. We can go over it again. I actually wanted to chat to Whistler about this on Monday night. So just for the guys, just for the sake of argument, just inform everybody, we're going to have Whistler on with our Matrix training with Whistler on Monday night. We're going to talk a little bit about this thing, about tech, which is Bitcoin. I think we should have a chat about that. But what we're actually going to talk about is a bit of Star Wars, because it's May the 4th, and we just have to.
Is he prepared for that, though?
We're going to, listen, maybe now, let's think of something that Whistler has to go do homework on.
Well, I mean, okay.
I wanted to watch episode 1, 2, and 3.
You want him to watch episode 1, 2,
I want him to watch episode 1, 2, and 3, yeah.
The prequel. The
prequel, yeah, because we've recently had a very gross experience on Ronaldo's channel where he doesn't like those, and I'm like,
well, for me, out of those, I'm just going to point out my favorite is the Revenge of the Sith. That's like my go-to one.
I know, that's an epic movie.
It's just that scene when Anakin's like, on Mustafar and his eyes are like glowing red. Oh my god, it's my spirit animal.
Yeah. So just to wrap this up, on the cleaning tariff was aimed at maintaining cleanliness in public. So it's like, okay, cool. We're just going to add a tariff onto your property so that we can go clean. I don't know, fucking like around the airport and the N1. Because like I just, every time I drive on the N2, do you know what I see? I just see people like there's that little fucking wall. I just see people dumping all their trash just fucking over the wall. There's just fucking trash everywhere. I was going, okay, wait. So I know what's going to happen. You're going to charge people who own property, and like, I rent, so my landlord's just going to pass that on to me. And all that's going to happen is, oh, here we go. Sorry, 144 says that the increase for Eskom is 1,700% in the last 15 years. Bro, right? My money will go, our money, the cleaning levy will just go to cleaning shit up. It's not going to affect you. There is no trash lying around. Because when the bin picker comes and fucks all the shit out onto my sidewalk, who picks it up? This guy. I pick it up. The city doesn't fucking come around. Like, what are you talking about? Like, I mean, you should charge, you know what, instead of doing that, why don't you fine people? Why don't you get the police, instead of like sitting on their fat asses, why don't you get them, or the Metro police, to issue people spot fines? Like a little meter maid you have for like a city parking. Why like you saw a guy littering, spot fine, bro, 50 rand, pay it up right now. I don't have anything. Well, fingerprint, yeah, cool. What's your name? There we go. We're going to send you a thing. Take them to jail. Something, but they're just going, I don't have the time to do this. $50, bro. You're going to make a shitload of money. I'm missing chats here. Star Wars, may the force be with you. There, exactly. So yeah, basically the court has smacked this down. I think I saw Ronaldo, not Ronaldo. So sorry, I saw it. Bro, you take that back. Gavin said apparently Ronaldo did a video on this thing as well. So please share that in the chat. So if you guys want to go look more on this whole thing, please go watch Ronaldo's video. Let me just check. Oh, yes, he did. Yes, he did. Cool. Yeah, please link Ronaldo's video. And then if you want to go look more about the story, go check that out. What was there? Was there anything else I wanted to chat about? Oh, yeah, there was one other thing I just wanted to mention in passing. I do want to talk about the Bitcoin thing, but I'll save that for Monday. So we were talking about the Madlanga Commission last week. So I don't know if you've heard about this. So now a vibe popped up that the Justice Department, they don't have enough budget to cover the Madlanga Commission extension. So they've allocated 147 million was budgeted. I think it's been 9 months now. They want to extend it by another 6 months, and they don't have the money to do it. Obviously, they don't. Suddenly, it's ran out. You know why? Because fucking too many of our friends, of our close friends, are getting fucking implicated and arrested. We want to nip this in the bud before it gets too much. That's what they want to do. That's why I think they want to do this. Like 170, and I'm starting to understand that. What is the 170 million going to? Like, are they paying the people to testify? Like is it just an accommodation? What is the 100? Can we not get like a budget, like a layout, like a cost, like a quote of where this is? Somebody send us a fucking invoice. I want to know what 147 million rand is paying for. How is it that high?
They won't do that.
No, of course they won't do that.
That's what I'm saying. Like what South Africa actually needs is transparency. They need the
There we
Doge.
go. And even with this,
you need a fucking account that anyone in the public can log into and see where the money is going to. But they won't do that.
RJ says, did anyone else see the prophecy about the FF Plus? No, I didn't. What are you talking about?
When we say prophecy, are we talking like prophecy?
Like Sine van Rensburg talked about the FF Plus, bro. That is worth voting for them. Spock is my favorite Star Wars dude, bro. Matthew, we were on good terms. You had to fucking go there. Please, Sean. There we go. Thank you so much.
I'm sorry, dude.
Mother of God.
Actually, I'm not sorry. You deserve one for that.
Yeah, you did that on purpose. You know what you did, Matthew. The Justice Department said, the Justice Department says it does not have enough money to cover the cost of the 6-month extension. But I mean, like, could they not give us a detailed invoice and go like I'd imagine it's a lot. Like you've got lawyers there. They've been there for 9 months. It's every single day. You have to rent. You have to pay them all a salary. The lawyers, everybody. Obviously the people. There's an investigative team. I get it, but 147 million. I mean, it could be for 9 months, and I'm going like, so like let's say 50 million. Is everybody getting paid more than R1 million fucking salary to be there? I mean, it just, are they inflating their prices?
Should have been a fucking attorney.
No, exactly. No, you should have been an attorney that runs this cock. How have you spent 123 million? Like, just give us a detailed breakdown of where it's going. But they don't. This is it. This is like, oh well, we spent that. Like, okay, but what have you spent it on?
No, what have you spent it on?
Are you guys ordering lobster?
Yeah, like
What are you guys having for lunch? Is it like what Ronaldo said? It's just like they're ordering a 10K meal every day for people. Like, but that's the thing when they, like when we saw with the Julius Malema thing, like O's go for like, you start your hour and then go for tea. What are they having? Did you order macaroons from fucking France, handmade by fucking Jamie Oliver or fucking Marco Pure White?
What are you, private chef? Like what's going on?
Did you guys rent an entire airline just to fly people back and forth? Where is the money? How are you spending 128 million in 9 months?
Yeah, you're having Wagyu steak every day.
I think that's the thing. And I you know what I would say? I would again, I don't know. It's the KFC, bro. If they had KFC, it wouldn't be that much. I mean, you just get the bucket. You get 3 buckets every day. It's going to cost you under $1,000, bro. Like, there's no way. What is it going towards? But also, like, here's the thing that I'm thinking of. What I think is happening. The people involved, like again, I'm making a speculation here. I don't know if this is true. Allegedly, this is speculation. So this is based on just my pure bias or whatever. I'm assuming that the same thing that applies to people who do tenders towards the government, the legal teams that are doing this are going, okay, cool, well, hey, you will do this, cool, but yeah, instead of charging my standard rate, I want 5 times that. I want to be charged. I'm going to charge like $4,000 an hour as opposed to $3,000 an hour. I want to be paid 5,000 rand an hour for being in court. It's like, okay, that's pretty high, and that's how they're probably getting to these amounts. 5 million. Imagine charging 5 days a week, just one lawyer. Let's just give it. And he says he's charging. Let's take the hypothetical of $5,000.
I don't even think it's that much, dude. Honestly, what?
5 times 5, so that's 25K a week. and he's been doing it for 9 months. Times 4.5 times 9. So it's a million. 1 million rand will cover one lawyer for. So say we've got 50 lawyers there. That's 50 million. Like there's 50 people involved. We're paying them all. We're paying them like 25K a week. That sounds like a good salary. Like, that's 50.
What if they can hire me and I'll just walk around, giving paperwork. To those guys that make that video where they carry a ladder and see if they can get into places, and they get into it. So I just hire me. I'll just walk around with a stack of papers,
Yeah. No, but that's it. They're probably paying the guy that's doing the fucking coffee. I mean, and then what then bugs me out is when they sit there and it's like they ask questions and it's like, well, sir, on Thursday, 2016, and then
oh my god, I'd lose my
page 16, and then the guy goes 5 minutes later, yes, I found the place. I'm going, bro, it's costing us 120 million. You hurry the fuck up with paging through that stuff, right?
You go, yeah.
Like somebody, hey, just help us here, bro. This costing us what is it per minute? What is let's do that. Let's work out what it costs per minute.
But it comes back to that. It comes back to that statement where if it's not your money, it's easy to spend.
Don't give a fuck. That's the thing.
This is what I see. It's the taxpayer that keeps paying for the shit.
Yeah. So listen, in this case, I'm going, cool. Are we going to have to spend a bit of money to cramp down on corruption? Fine. Yeah, extend it. Give them the 6-month extension. Pay another 100 million. We're getting, but I want it to be thorough. I want all these people to, there must be, I don't want it to be like the Zondo Commission. The Zondo Commission was 2 years of inquiries. What did the Zondo Commission cost? Just quickly, cost of Zondo Commission. And Zondo Commission, cost and duration of the Zondo Commission. Wow. Okay.
What are we looking at? How much?
Fuck my life. Sorry.
How much? Fuck. Tell me.
Holy fucking.
Tell me, please tell me. Go. Wait.
Okay, so the Judicial Commission of Inquiry into Allegations of State Capture, the Zondo Commission, spanned over 4 years, 2018 to 2022. The final report delivered in June 2022, the incurring cost to South African taxpayer close to 1 billion rand, making the most expensive judicial inquiry in the country's history. How many people were arrested? Now, with regards to this, we're actually getting somewhere. You know why we're getting somewhere? Because the fucking people at the top just aren't implicated yet. And they will cut the cord on this thing as quick as they get there. That's what I'm saying. It's like as soon as they start name dropping big people. But again, if I'm not
sorry, just quickly
been implicated in this now.
Let's just quickly break that down for a second. 1 billion rand, right? How much could we have fixed?
Well, I mean, you could build stuff with it, right? You can't. But the thing is, I mean, here's the problem. Wait, that's actually true. Sorry, Matthew's correct, and Terminator is correct. They did lock up one person. There was one person that I don't know if they fell. I know, right? One person, and it was some random dude, like nobody. The Guptas aren't arrested. The fucking nobody that was somehow involved faced any jail time. It was all just, and I get it, right? The argument with the Zondo Commission, imagine something that takes 4 years to investigate. You're the NPA, and this is the thing that, I remember that time we spoke to Byron from Morning Shot. And we were talking about this whole thing of like the downside of democracy. The problem is with democracy, and this is the same thing with the Democratic Republic, with the democracy with their politicians that only work for a 5 year period. It's the same with the people that work at the NPA. If you're the head of the NPA, say I give you the job tomorrow, and they go, cool, here's the Zondo Commission case, right? But it spans 20 years. it's going, and you look at it and you spend 6 months going over it and you go, okay, cool. Well, in order for you to take this to trial, it's going to cost you an ungodly amount of money. So nobody's going to prove that. The finance minister won't approve that. And secondly, by the time you go to court, say this is the beginning of your 5-year term, by the end of your term, you probably won't even have been able to get to court yet. Zuma firing a gun, sorry, not Zuma. So Malema firing a gun took 8 fucking years. There's no way. You're gonna have to make sure that the following national head of the prosecuting authority, like the district attorney, what's our version called of that? The district attorney, not the district attorney, the national prosecuting authority, the head of the national prosecuting authority. They would have to make sure that the following person that gets voted in by whoever's in charge is going to carry on with their idea of going after these people. And they could just go, no, fuck it, it's too much money. Do you think the finance minister would have approved this? They're going, listen, we need another R1 billion. We need R1 billion to go after these people. And you go like, is there provable shit? Because that's the problem. How much of the stuff that we found out in the Zondo Commission is actually like it counts as physical evidence in order to prosecute someone? You have to look at the case going, it's kind of speculation. This guy, he said, she said. This guy said you. Now, unless you interview these people and you spend hours and hours, and the problem is all the people you want to go after have the same black hole of unendless money. So it'll just stay in court forever. Look at Zuma. Zuma's just hasn't faced it because he puts extension, he appeals it, he appeal upon appeal, and the same thing happens. It's just like by the time he faces jail, he'll be dead.
But this is what I'm saying. This is why you need a dictator. I don't give a shit about this. You're going to prison. Go.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Yeah. You need a military tribunal kind of thing.
Yeah.
That's kind of what you need. We go like, okay, cool. Listen, like we're not going to faff around.
Yeah.
And I mean, like I watched I mean, like big up to the guys at the Madlanga Commission, right? They're doing the Lord's work, right? Like those 3 people on that panel, bro. They're like that one Tunny does not give a fuck, bro. Like every time it's like she goes, and she's the most calmest one. She goes, sorry, you said this thing. It's a marvel to watch. But the pace it moves at is next level to me. It's just insane. Darth for dictator. Hell yes. Dude, I would vote for you. But I mean, listen, you'd have to get like somebody with a bit of experience. So you can do all the bad things, but then
no, that's fine. But that's the plan. I'll sort them out, and then I'll step down. And then joking.
Like stepping down. Also, okay, last news thingy that I've got for us is I don't know if you it's quite funny. This popped up today. Well, I've got 2 things. I don't care. Let me just show you the one. So I don't know if you you guys have seen the protest happening in Joburg at the moment. And like
yes.
Yeah, the first thing that came to mind was, and this is from arguing with EFF and leftists in South Africa on X quite a lot, where it's like, you know, they have this vibe, wow, we immigrated, you okay, just like make the arguments like they go, it's our land. I'm going, no, but everybody settled here. Everybody's, yeah, but we walked, and your ancestors came by ship, and Africa's for Africans. What happened to that? What happened to Africa's for Africans when it came to this? Like suddenly Africa isn't for Africa anymore. Those are, listen guys, just for YouTube and this is a peaceful protest. The spears that they have, the sharp, really pointy spears, and the shambok there, they are peaceful spears.
Yeah.
They are sharp.
Rubber tips.
Mostly but sharp, but mostly peaceful spears that can kill you, right? Mostly peaceful. All of these, the shambok is a mostly peaceful shambok. it can still hurt.
I just want to point out something quickly.
Yeah.
Just I see no poverty there. I don't see any like hungry people there.
Yeah, I don't either. Remember back in the day when it was like Somalia and shit, and you'd see the little kid, like, and then like the flies would sit all over there. And I just like the one issue. One issue I used to have with that is, it's like, could the photographer not just shoo the flies away before taking?
Yeah, just like, yeah.
That's the one thing I used to have an issue with as a kid with like the news, where they're like reporting on this, and there's like there's this little there's a person being like your entire news crew's there. Go help the thing, help the fucking child.
Yeah.
Give him, I don't know, give him part of your Powerade or something. Just before you take the photo, maybe just help him instead of just, it's terrible. Click, I'm gonna sell this for so much money.
Exactly. Yeah.
But again, I completely agree with you. No, zero poverty. I don't see much poverty. But remember, guys, just also,
I just want to make sure. Obviously, when we talk about poverty, right? I'm not saying that they don't have TVs and nice cars. Obviously, they don't have that.
I think they have TVs.
Yeah, maybe, but I'm referring to hungry, like I can't eat.
I'm kind of referring to weight. I'm just going. If I look,
pure weight.
Half of the guys here looks like they've got man boobs, and I mean you only get man. I mean I've got a little bit of man boob going just because I'm a little bit chunky, but I'm just going like that's not poverty right there. Like if you've got man boobs, bro, you're eating good. It's good eating right there. I'm just saying. But also just for listen, Africa is for Africans, except now in this specific case, now it doesn't apply. Now immigrants need to fuck off. Listen, if there's any looting that took place, it was mostly peaceful looting. The looting was in order to stop. It was in order to stop the immigration. Like looting helps stop immigration. It's science. It's very inclusive, very inclusive of them.
Yeah.
But I mean, listen, I get it. Like, I agree, and to an extent, I agree with this. I'm going like, you can't, in a country like South Africa, right, where Star Wars reference, I got moobs like Jabba. But I mean, like, I get it. Like in a country like South Africa, right, where you've got like what is it, 60% youth unemployment, 40% unemployment across the board, you can't allow people in from another country to take the jobs here. You just can't. And at the same time, then just give handouts to people like via social welfare programs.
I just want to point this out there. I don't think Black Lives Matter here.
No, I don't think they don't. Only Zulu lives and Xhosa lives matter, yeah. But I mean, like the thing is, sorry.
No. I was agreeing with you. Yeah. No.
But I mean, the thing is, like, where all the white people? I don't know. I wouldn't be around there if I was white. Just they'll just like go, oh wait, you're also a foreigner. Wait, how long does it? No, it doesn't matter. Africa isn't for Africans.
I love someone to like have the balls to go blackface there.
I mean, the picture, the vulture and the little girl won the Pulitzer Prize feature photography award in the night. Yes, I remember that. That's the one where Kevin Carter died by suicide 4 months after winning the prize. Bro, I mean, yeah, exactly. Because did he actually help her? I mean, that's always one thing.
No, he didn't. There was a movie about it. I think it had Ryan Gosling in it, and the guy from the Terminal List, the sequel or the prequel.
Yeah.
He was the guy that took the that photograph.
He was the photographer.
He played that role. That actor played that character.
Maddie, aren't you in KZN? You should have been there, dude. Yeah, dude, imagine Maddie was there blackfacing. Or like, just identify a Zulu. They couldn't do anything. I wonder if they would allow Johnny Clegg to be there if he was, does that count? Is Johnny Clegg been culture appropriating? But it's like, I think everybody accepted that. That was totally fine. But I mean, wouldn't you say that Johnny Clegg is kind of like appropriating Zulu culture because he became part of them as like, You can just do that, right? There's no issue. But listen, I get the idea. Like, you can't in South Africa, you can't import. I mean, I again, this is anecdotal. I know this is anecdotal, but when I look at the people delivering food, like Uber Eats, 6060, on average, also taking Uber, on average, it seems like a foreigner is driving me around. Every time I've taken Uber, I think I've had in the last 5 years, and I don't take Ubers that much, I've probably had, I think it was probably 60% foreigners, and because I always ask, I'm like, hey man, where are you from? Like, oh no, he's from this country, and I'm like, okay, cool. And then I've got a couple of guys. Every time it's a nice car, it's like it's a guy that's local, you know. But usually 90% of the time, these are foreigners. I'm going like, we should have this is what the government needs to do, is you really need to clamp down on allowing foreigners into the country. I just like it. You just have to. You have to.
But the thing that you've got to ask yourself is, and like this is something I've picked up without saying it's going to be a particular subject.
Yeah.
But I find them to be harder working.
Them.
What do you mean, you people?
You know what I mean. The foreigners.
But foreigners are. I mean, this is what people have said. I've met people that said this. It's like the benefit to hiring people that are foreigners is they are harder. They are harder working because they can't bank on what do you call it, the what do you call it, labor laws in this country, because they're not here. Like, some of them aren't here legally, they're on a permit, so they can't bank on those labor laws. Whereas like people going like, if you have to pick between hiring foreigners or you have to hire
dude,
local people,
most
like,
of the
this person can
time
leave.
Most of the time I find, like, I mean, we had a guy that worked for us, and hardworking, but most of his money he sent back home for his family, and he knows if he doesn't provide, his family are going to suffer that. So there's the ethical vibe of, I want to work hard, I want to keep my job, I do the job right, and that's what I find, you know. Anyway,
Pete says here, if Darth Sean protests without a shirt, I think we can get a change happening. Keep it crispy. Pete Swagger, thank you, good sir. Please go follow Pete.
I might get stabbed though, but you know, I'll take one for the team.
No, dude, if you got the mostly peaceful spear, you've got the little shield, and you learn
I have to do that dance as well.
You have to do the Johnny Clegg dance.
I want to do. Can I do it in my uniform, my ghost uniform? Or do I have to wear like the loincloth uniform?
Bro, no, you have to wear the loincloth. They will. You probably won't make it 5 minutes.
Think so? Do you think
those mostly peaceful spears will be going right through you? You will be a fucking shish kebab. Yeah, they're gonna go, ooh, what's this? And they're like, oh, look, they'll think it's Eugene de Blanche reincarnated, but like more sexy and thin.
Yeah.
Celebratory spears. There we go. It's just spears of celebration.
That's what.
Why do you have those weapons? No, it's celebratory weapons.
Yeah.
It's a shambok. You can whip people. No. But I mean, this is what happens. This is unfortunately what happens when you allow, and this seems to be a thing that's happening across the world. It's not just happening; it's happening everywhere. This is why Donald Trump won the election, because he went on going like, okay, cool, we need to secure the border. You need to look after the local population first. You just have to do that. And in this country, there is like, our border has been basically open for how long? What are you laughing at?
RJ's comment.
What did you say? Sure. I'll be a kid. Why not? But I mean, like, I don't know. These are the things. You need to have a secure border, and we haven't had a secure border. What are the stats on how many Zimbabwean people live in this country? I think it's like something like close to legitimately. I think there's 3 million, but they say that there's a lot of people that aren't documented. And I love how, like, you must actually show you guys. Just check this. I did this search. I popped this on here just to go like, how many news agencies referred it to? Because this is sort of the test that you can do, is you can figure out which of the news agencies in South Africa are woke and which aren't. And then so just look at this. They refer to it as undocumented. Wait, where was it now? against undocumented immigrants. Undocumented immigrants. No, they're illegal. They're illegal immigrants. They're here illegally, not undocumented. It's the same thing, but that's
what
newspeak.
the whole was with the word illegal immigrants.
Because it sounds bad, Darth Sean. It sounds mean.
What difference does it make? It's the same. Fuck. Anyway,
no, but it
fine.
sounds nice. Illegal sounds like they're illegal humans, and it's like, bro. There was actually something I wanted to play. I've got I'm
gonna break into someone's house and go, "You're illegally here." No. I'm undocumented.
Yeah,
I'm undocumented here.
Yeah, I'm just in your house, undocumented in your house. Like,
Yeah.
bro, shut the fuck up. I wanted to play. Oh wait, this Rib shared it. It was from what was the guy's name? Fuck it, wait, hold, give me a second. Yeah, I'll maybe just play a few minutes and then I'll share. Wait, let me do it via YouTube. It's actually better. Then I'll share the link to what's this guy's name again? Oh my god, I got his name. Sorry, I'm just loading it up. Give me 1 second, y'all. A card daily. It basically he used to work with what is wrong with my brain today? Hold on. Damn it. I'm being stupid. Sorry, give me a second. Yeah, Callum used to work with Sargon of Akkad. And he's recently, so I remember last year, I think it was the beginning of the year, it was somewhere around December. I remember he was in South Africa, and he's released a video where he goes into a bit of the history of South Africa. It's an amazing watch, right? I literally saw it half an hour before I started the stream, so I watched a little bit of it, and I just wanted to play a little section of it. I don't want to get into trouble. So Callum, please don't copyright this. I'm not going to play the whole thing, I promise.
Their perspective, quite a bit. And so from that perspective, let's do a brief history. For them, the history of South Africa begins with the landing in 1652 of Jan van Riebeck and some Dutch settlers from the Dutch East India Company. But they were not alone, the natives being the same as those in Zimbabwe, the Khoisan. The San being hunter-gatherers, and the Khokoi advanced all the way to nomadic cattle herders, together known as the Khoisan. Neither are considered anything to do with the modern concept of a Bantu African, and were in fact bullied off their land by...
But a lot of times you'll notice that the black Twitter, if we're going to call it that, they always want to make the association that due to them being the same, people of color, everybody is considered black in the sort of American way of framing things, right? So it's like they were considered the same. So that a lot of times I've seen them make the claim that, well, Khoisan are also black, so therefore they were here first. Via it's our land. That's the sort of argument I've seen sometimes.
The black Bantu African migration south. The Khokoi were found to be uncooperative as farm workers, so they imported Muslim slaves from Dutch Indonesia, with the population quickly becoming 50% slave.
That's why you're Dutch, right, Dosron?
50% Dutch. A Khokoi was sent to learn from the East India Company in Indonesia, only to find the natives had been subjugated, and returned to rally the Khokoi to wage war against the Dutch, which in their eyes consisted of cattle raids. Naturally, they lost that one. The colony was dubbed Cape Colony, with...
Yeah, imagine like you being like hunter-gatherers and you going against like the full force of people with muskets and shit like that, and swords and kak, and like you're stealing... Yeah, didn't go well.
Its capital, Cape Town, where Jan van Riebeck landed.
Yeah.
And next 150-odd years, it would expand, with the Dutch interacting with the natives, the slaves, the German and French immigrants that would turn up, until their language became so distinct it became known as Cape Dutch, and would eventually change from being a dialect to a completely different language, known as Afrikaans. Meanwhile, the borders of Cape Colony now expanded from the Western Cape to the Eastern Cape, bordering a new people. On one side of the Fish River, the Dutch colony. On the other side of the river, lands occupied by African Bantus. Unlike the Stone Age Khoisan, the Bantus had iron...
Wait, are you allowed to say Bantu? I think isn't that like derogatory?
I mean, okay.
Well, I mean, it's the same as like calling me a settler, right? If I called you a settler, if someone called you a settler and they're black, I think you're allowed to call them a Bantu or something, a Bantu, like he says it, Bantu. But I was trying to point out something now when he shows the whole map.
Weapons, and had taken the Eastern Cape from the Khokoi as it had better access to water. The Bantu.
So basically, they conquered it. But again, like I would love to know the amount of like it would be nice to get the stats on the amount of Khoisan that we have, because like hunter gatherers, what they would usually do is they would veer up and down an area based on the weather, right? So when it gets really dry, they'll move into the greener areas and then they'll move back up. And I remember that it was the one, I think it was not this Christmas, like two, three winters ago, we went up the West Coast, and there was this Khoisan, like sort of a game farm, and we went for a game ride. And the dude he was basically a Khoisan and like ancestor, and he did this whole vibe explaining like history to us and stuff like that. And he said like they weren't like massive tribes of them. It wasn't like 700 or 1,000 or 10,000 people in these tribes. They were very smallish kind of tribes. That's the vibe. And obviously I think they encountered them there. I would love to know the exact amounts of that, because and the one thing I do want to point out is like, if you look at this, so like you have the British kind of the Dutch coming here, kind of taking over this area. And he explains now what the other tribes were that were there.
Africans are divided into endless lists of clans at the time, fighting over cattle. The three most important groups being the Xhosa, Zulu, and Venda.
So now today, this is quite the funny part. You have the Xhosa and the Zulu going, no. All of this is there, even though they only settled on that part. So make that make sense to me. Like, why are they entitled to all of this? Should we just split it up?
It's connected.
Because it's a country now today.
Yeah,
yes, of course.
It's connected. Yeah.
But it's like also they also make the argument all of Africa is for Africans, right? Except in the previous video where we saw where that doesn't count anymore.
With the Xhosa Africans conducting sporadic raids across the Fish River. Dutch farmers on the frontier formed militias and became known as Boers. The word Boer just meaning farmer in English. The Boers and the Khoisan worked together to keep the Africans on their side of the river. Not that that mattered, as post-Napoleonic War, the entire colony fell under British rule. The Afrikaners were
there we go, conquered again, right? That's how conquer works, right? That's how war works.
No longer the ruling class of their newly created country. The British were. And so English became the language of the colony, replacing their Afrikaans language that they used. The Dutch legal system was replaced with the English legal system, and it was now ruled over by appointed British officials who were hopeless and also didn't really care to understand the Afrikaners or their concerns. Not to mention who would want to. I mean, these people had devolved into Africans. They'd gone native. My good man, I mean, feral, uncivilized, barely even European. Now, the British tried to enforce...
That's cock funny. Anyway, yeah. Listen, I've copied the thing into the link. I think you should go watch it. It's quite. This is what I'm doing after this. I'm gonna actually go watch it. It's about, how long is it? It's about, I think it's about an hour and a half long. So it's a nice thing. He goes into it and explains the thing from somebody who looked into this. Humble apologies. What's wrong? Careful now.
No, don't worry about it.
Okay.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Uh.
Only what happens is when, so for example, when Gavin goes at Pete Sawinga, it's normally directed at him.
No, I fucking know that. I was just trying to follow the vibe here.
Yeah, just pointing out.
Okay. Dagbreker says in the 1850s, Europe was estimated to be 200 million population, with French being the French being the most. At the same time, Africa was estimated at 150 million. The entire Africa, settlements were very sparse. That's the thing. There was a lot of free open space in Africa. And what happened was that if you go look at the Bantu expansion, people immigrated from like Central Africa down. Like, you know, as you would become, as tribal factions would happen. And then, I mean, obviously you have people like Shaka Zulu who were like, you know, Shaka would give Hitler a run for his money, bro. if Shaka had the technology Hitler had, he would have decimated the like Hitler's fucking like body count by far, dude. Afrikaans was and still is more the national language, and the British only added case law to Dutch canon law. Oh, okay, I didn't know that. Thanks for that one, dude. Yeah, so no, interesting video. I definitely recommend you guys go give it a watch and go give Callum like a big up there. He's actually an awesome dude. Wait, let's see. Sorry, 144 posted something in the Discord. This is what's left of the sports club where I grew up. Holy shit, dude! Let me just share this with the class. Yeah, dude, like the entire South Africa is completely just it's in shambles. It's absolutely in shambles. Also, there's this. I don't know if you guys saw this. Actually, maybe actually point this out quickly. There was this recent post by the what is it, the government. They made a Twitter post regarding. Let me just find it quickly. Speaking out of my arse here we go. Yeah, there's a recent post from the government South Africa. Just read this quickly. South Africa's ongoing program to rename and standardize geographical places is about far more than maps and signposts. It's a deliberate effort to reshape the country's identity, restore her historical dignity, and reflect the lived realities of its people. I'm actually going to call bullshit because do you know why? The reason is that it's really going to look cuck if you started naming single taps and pit toilets. Because that's technically the only thing that the fucking AFC have built in the last 30 years.
True.
Is toilets. Yeah. Insane. Anyway, Darshawn, any plans for the weekend?
No, I'm just going to be watching
Nothing.
series and.
Wait, you told me you've stumbled upon a new series.
Well, I mean, it's not a new series; it's an old series, 2013. But I do recommend it.
What is it called?
The Following.
Following. Why does it sound familiar? I literally not started. I think I watched the first 15 minutes of this new show on Netflix called. It's the guy that looks like Ralph Fiennes, but it's like it's called something. It's one of those things about the cults, like those Christian cult, like all those American style cults, but this is one set in the UK. The Following. Why is my cap locks on? The Following with Kevin Bacon.
Yeah.
Fucking Kevin Bacon. When last? And thoughts?
That's good.
How far into it are you?
Well, it's like two episodes, 3 episodes.
Okay, this looks cool. Psychological thriller, psychological horror, serial. Oh, dude, this is my cup of tea. 7.4, not bad. Brilliant, charismatic, and psychotic serial killer communicates with other active serial killers and activates a cult of believers who follow his every command. Okay, I'm down. Yeah, there was something called it's not a documentary. CR. It's like a TV show on Netflix. I'm not sure what it's called. I'm watching Utopia, dude. Utopia is absolutely amazing. I just can't believe that it came out literally before the pandemic.
Right before, yeah.
And if you, how far in are you? I don't want to ruin anything for you, CR.
It gets so good.
Oh wait. I forgot what I'm doing.
That one, 2020, yeah.
Dude, I love this show. It's a really cool show. I was really hoping for a second season, but apparently it was cancelled because of.
Well, I mean, if you watch it, you know why.
Yeah, you know why it got cancelled. 100%. Like it's insane that they actually left it on. Like I think, it was. I was going like, okay. Very, very. This is a really good show. I'm guessing Kevin Bacon has traveled to has never traveled to Iran. No, I don't think so. Why? Oh, CR says only 3 episodes in. Okay, cool. We're not going to ruin anything for you. But I really enjoyed it, dude. It's a great thing, and it was just after this that what's the guy that plays in it? What's his name?
John Cusack.
John Cusack went completely woke on X. And it was cuck funny watching him spiral out of control. Fucking crazy Democrat, this dude. Like absolutely bonkers nuts. Think hard. No, I don't like thinking hard. Pete Swagger asks Darthron, listen, if you guys want to ask us any questions, please do so. We love answering questions. Even if it's the most random question you can think of, that's what we're here for. Pete Swagger goes, Darthron, have you watched The Boys and Invincible? Thoughts?
Busy watching The Boys. Haven't caught up with Invincible yet. I need to catch up from where I left off. But I am enjoying The Boys.
Thoughts on Invincible?
I like it, but it's, I don't know, like...
Can I give you my thoughts on the thing?
It feels a bit like The Boys for me. Just a cartoon
Invincible.
version of it. Yeah.
No, you know what Invincible feels like to me? It feels like Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah.
It's got that vibe where it's like this
Yeah.
fight is just like, okay, we're just gonna punch the living fuck out of each other forever, and then the fight kind of continues, and the story's a bit. I feel like it's a bit all over the place.
The one thing that bugs me the most, like as one of the heroes, is you're fighting someone who is destroying everything and obviously wants to kill you. Why not just fly up, go to an area where there isn't a population,
Yeah,
and then get beat the shit out of each
Then
other?
yeah.
That's like the one thing
Every single time.
Yeah, it's just and there's so many collateral damage, and I'm just like,
Yeah. That's the one thing that always goes.
how are
like
you
the-
still a hero?
Yeah, how have people not voted you to get the fuck out? I mean, like,
Exactly.
look at the video we just watched about the peaceful spear chuckers, right? Ooh, fuck, did I say that? I didn't mean that. They were holding spears.
Oh, cancelled.
I didn't mean it like that. They were holding spears. I was meant to people fucking standing there with spears and fucking shields, naked, going like.
Yeah.
Anyway, my point is that if you look at that, right? These people are just moaning that other people, immigrants, are here, and they're able to operate businesses. Imagine in the world of Invincible. Imagine living in that thing. Do you think the entire fucking society will go, this is horseshit? You know how much tax money would go to fixing all the cuck up that the superheroes completely decimate on a daily basis?
Yeah.
It's nuts.
Yeah.
Fuck, I would
But
never
I
want to
mean-
live there.
But for me, I go. For me, I love The Boys. I'm into The Boys. What I shouldn't have done though, and I regret doing it,
What did you do?
is I should have waited for the entire season before downloading it. Because now I'm looking forward to the next episode, and then I'm like, damn it, I gotta wait until next week to watch the next one. So
Yeah, that does annoy me. I love this comment from Matthew. They're LARPing. Yeah, technically the dudes protesting, they aren't actually real Zulus. It's just a cosplay, guys. You could make that comment. Somebody please can make it. When did Comic-Con come to Joburg?
yeah, when are we doing LARPing? Since when are we doing LARPing? So
Fuck, that's funny.
that was funny enough. The other night when we did the movies, there was one movie that I thought of last night that was gonna mention. Did you ever watch Knights of Badassdom?
No, what? Knights of Badassdom?
Yeah, it's about
Wait,
that's
so just
about LARPing.
Knights of... How have I never watched this?
It's like such a low budget movie, but it's so funny. My favorite
Wait,
character.
I've seen this cover.
My favorite character is what's his name? Jimmy Simpson. He plays this character called Ronnie. Fuck, it's funny.
Peter Dinklage. Who else is in here?
Yeah,
Okay,
Jimmy.
I'll give it a go. What? But I just want to get back to the boys. Where are you right now? So did you restart
The latest episode. No, yeah. Well, I watched all the first seasons just to catch up, and now I'm at season 5. Well, the latest episode. I think episode 5 just dropped yesterday,
Okay, and-
or this today.
no. So now I want a question for you. Have you noticed the subtle sort of hints at
Oh
sort
yeah.
of like it's,
Yeah,
but it's getting to the point in the first season it was there, but it didn't feel like it was directed at specifically Trump or the
Yeah, now it
Republicans.
is very much
Now it
like
feels
that. It's
very
very
much.
much. It's all of a sudden Homelander is like, I'm Jesus, I'm God.
Yeah,
It's
and
it's based off of it's like a little jab at Christianity, which I'm going, okay, look,
yeah,
I'm the type of person who goes, everything is okay to joke about,
yeah.
but it's not based off of humor really. It's
Yeah, it's just
if you
like
know
it's
what I
jabs.
mean.
It's like
Yeah,
oh, all my Democrat friends are gonna go ha ha ha, good one, and they high five each other and they start kissing each other. That's usually what they
yeah,
do.
like it's. But then
Yeah, to
again,
me
like
it's
I think they've always pushed the extreme when it comes to shit like this. But it's
yeah, but the point is it's not smart and it's not thought of. It's not like there's no cleverness to it. And like the first
Yeah.
season of The Boys, is like you couldn't if you were Democrat, it feels like you could be taken fun of whether you're Democrat, Republican. Both of those things could relate to you. Now it's like it feels like that one scene with the Deep where he's driving his Tesla truck. And then the guy at the gas station, oh, Tesla, like only fucking and like they make the comment. The fact that he's driving and then he's playing Limp Bizkit in the fucking truck at the same time, and I'm going like, oh, geez, just fucking, just stop. It's so tedious. And like I said to you, I don't know if you watched Daredevil Reborn. The same thing. We've got Kingpin now, who's technically Trump. He's technically fucking Donald Trump, and he's basically his military of taking care of vigilantes in the city of New York
ICE.
is basically ICE, and it's like going like,
Yeah.
bro, like it's not even a metaphor. You just put ICE on the fucking thing. I know you want to put it on there
Yeah,
because all the
yeah.
thing of like these people being like it's like just ICE case, like arresting people, and then there's that one scene where the random girl gets arrested for no reason. And I bet people are going, this is exactly like what ICE is doing. Like, bro. I just want to go back to RJ ask Mork, why are you the way you are? Darshan, you have...
I want to blame my parents, but I don't want to give them so much credit.
I mean, my mom did drop me, I think, once or twice. She was a young mother, so she maybe she dropped me a few times. It's just, the world that this government, authorities, school.
RJ's also asking your further take on Rogue Heroes.
I actually haven't watched any further of it.
Okay, all right.
Because it's me and the missus are watching it together, and she's just had a hectic week so far. So, like the entire weekend, half the weekend she was working. So I think I'm 3 episodes deep. I'm enjoying it. The first episode, like the first 2 episodes, I was like getting there. Now it's like I'm just at the part where they've fucked out of the city and they've got their own base now in the middle of nowhere. I think I'm there now. Like that's the spot where I'm, and I'm going to carry on. Also, like I'm busy playing Horizon Zero Dawn. I'm almost at the end of Jedi Survivor, but I shot myself in the knee. Like the people that attempt to execute or like take out Trump every time. I think I've done that where I played Jedi Fallen Order and then I went to Survivor and I was like, okay, this is too much Jedi stuff. So I'm taking a little break from that and playing Horizon Zero Dawn, the first one, because there's a PlayStation version of it. And you said there was a remake Assassin's Creed.
Yeah.
Black Flag, yeah.
For PlayStation 5, yeah.
But the problem is I have to pay for it.
Well, it's not free.
No, but I mean, like, listen, if you have the game...
Remember, they've rebuilt the game. It's not just a remake. They've rebuilt the game from ground upwards. So they've also changed a bit of the story. There's a couple of different aspects to it. But they've rebuilt the game up. It's not just better graphics. It's just they redid it completely. Did she drink with you?
CR?
I think so.
Listen, Mom, if you're watching this, CR is actually really a nice person. I apologize for the chat. I'm sorry.
I go most likely.
Listen,
I wouldn't be surprised if she did some
Mom,
crack.
I've met CR in real life. She is just joking. She in no way does she mean that you're an alcoholic and a bad
No.
parent. She's
I
making a
disagree.
joke.
I know she's
I've
not.
met her in real life. She's
being-
actually a really
she
nice
is-
person. She's
she
really.
is telling
Please
the
don't
truth.
hate her
She is
forever.
asking a legitimate question. She's not joking about. And honestly, CR, I think it was more just than just alcohol. I think it might have been a bit of like, crack and a little.
Oh, Dean says apparently it's about 1,600 rand or something.
Yeah,
And
look,
Halo's
I
there.
out of all the Assassin's
And hello
Creed,
there. Oh, okay.
Out of all the Assassin's Creed, for me, Black Flag is the very best.
Bro, the best Assassin's Creed game to me was, I think I like the first two, the original, like I think the 1, 2, and 3. It was the whole vibe of like trying to find what's the fucking the glowy egg, the seed of
Orb or something. Yeah.
the orb, and it relates back to Adam and Eve. I love the storyline. After that, I was just like, I couldn't give a shit until Black Flag. Black Flag is my favorite Assassin's Creed game. It's the best Assassin's Creed game. Like I liked, you know what I also liked about it? I liked that whole vibe of the American history of it, and it kind of ties into like the Freemasons and the Illuminati vibes. It was very kif. I fucking loved it, honestly. Yeah, there we go. Kevin also says Black Flag was the best. Yeah. And also like I like the ship vibe where you just you blow up other people. Gio, what's up, dude? Haven't seen you in ages, dude. Welcome. You're hanging out. You're not even chatting. Watching the show, just being like, just lurking. Bro, how's it, Gio? Good to see you, bro. Too much Tylenol. No, my mom is not, like, my mom watches the stream, guys. Stop it. Crackers.
No, you guys
Mom,
do what
listen.
you want. You guys say what you want. I support it.
What's that line? You do what you want. You do what you have
Yeah,
to
you do what you want. Yeah.
I really need to get that audio clip. Yeah. Yeah, so no plans. You're just gonna watch series on the weekend, right? Have you sent your controller to Arbot yet?
I need to get his details so I can send the whole thing, just everything.
But wait, have you not tried to fuck you are slow? 144? Dude, it's a Friday night. Well, technically it's like fake Friday. That's really mean. Damn it. Just give a guy a break, man. In Brotherhood, Izo goes from the kid trying to catch it. Oh, fuck, sorry. In Brotherhood, I remember, but Brotherhood was the fourth. What was Brotherhood?
It's when you start going, and so it's the assassin after what's the guy's name?
The first guy, yeah.
Yeah.
The Brotherhood was the second or the third. Yeah.
I think it was the third.
Yeah. I think the first three were great to me. I love the part where you were in Rome and stuff like that, and I love the whole. I love the backstory. And then they dropped that idea, and to me the one with the Egypt one was the worst one. I really didn't like that because they changed the whole style of playing.
I wouldn't say I wouldn't go. Oh yeah, you're right. You are. That was
the Egypt one was the cuck one.
Yeah.
The whole layout of the gameplay was kind of different. It felt much different to me. I mean, I did do the one where you're in like the Sparta, where you can pick one of the two. You're the brother, sister. I mean, I did play that. I enjoyed that. That was the first game I actually played on my computer. And plop the control. But I just wanted to ask you, like, why didn't you go get one of those, like, guys don't have Cash Crusaders there?
No
Cash Crusaders.
No, it's in Pietermaritzburg.
Right, but if you do happen to, I mean, pop in, get one of those, like, fuck it, I'll just order you one on Take-A-Lot, one of those cheap ass like USB controllers. Dude, it's like $150. Like, I bought a mouse for my, not this one. I bought a mouse for my server PC. 150 rand. I think at the same time I saw the same brand has got like a cheap controller, but you can plug it in. You plug it into USB. At least you can play some games and not like. Did you hear about the new rules for PlayStation? I want to chat to Whistler about that on Monday night.
Ooh, Whistler is playing Windrose tomorrow. Yes, please do.
Oh, good lord, that's awesome.
I've been waiting for this.
Big up from Gio. Gio, thank you very much, good sir. Appreciate the super chat. I'm all good, Mork, just chilling, listening to the convo. Dude, thank you. Thank you so much for being here and even just watching, dude. Much appreciated, good sir. Also the one where Ezio... Back to the altar was a good. I'm not sure which one that is. You get Biden and you get Biden. Everyone gets Biden. Yes, no, RJ, that's 100% correct. I like Black Flag the best. That was the best Assassin's Creed game. It was the best one. Dude, that's the game you wanted to jam, right, Darth Sean? You said this is one of the games you're looking forward to is Windrose.
Yeah, Windrose. That's definitely. I've been wanting Whistler to jam that. I really want to.
I just want to see what it looks
Sorry,
like. I'm
Dara,
trying
take
to.
your controller to a self-integration of the read.
Who said that?
Arbot. Yeah, maybe I should do that.
Bro, that's because it could. So what did you say is wrong? Is this the
No, it's
Bluetooth
not
is something
charging. No, it's not charging.
Oh.
So I don't know what the actual issue is. Like, it just won't charge.
Dude, yeah, take it to a cell phone. Take it to your local cell phone, dude. It's quite cool. Like, like a little cafe we've got close to us, the Pucky. There is a little cell phone shop in the cafe. It's just like the fucking best thing ever. Those O's know what they're doing. I mean, they're tech gurus. Mork, read carefully. I always read carefully.
No, he doesn't.
Yes, I do.
He just scans words. He sees
know,
words and
RJ.
he just like. Bleh.
Yeah, I know exactly what you said. Yeah, you're talking about the Assassin's Creed game, Black Flag.
Good one. Yep. That's a good one.
Peter Savenga. Shout out to everyone who wants to see Matt D, Darth Sean, and Reno Dog protesting. Dude, that's what I want. That's what I want. Like, that would be so kiff. Keep it crispy. I love that. Keep it crispy. Dude, can we make that happen, Darth Sean?
Well, look, okay, but I want a PlayStation 5 in return.
For doing that?
Yeah.
But you just have to make the video and you'll get a PlayStation 5.
No. I'll get funds.
Or PlayStation 5.
Yeah,
Well, you want
like
a whole
some
PlayStation?
funds. I want a whole one. I want a whole.
Okay, but okay, if you do that,
box arriving.
you have to. There's one thing that you have to do.
Okay.
Like, there's got to be like, so basically, there's a guy with a camera.
All right.
So we have to make sure it's a black guy, so he doesn't get into trouble. And then what you do is there's a little van that parks, and both of you are inside the van, and he's got the camera. And then what you got to do is you go, "Hey guys, this is protesting immigration.
Jackass.
Welcome to Jackass." And then you run out. You start dancing in front of them with your spear.
Fuck. Okay, okay, wait, hold on. I'll do this, but what I want in return is I want a PlayStation 5 and then someone to cover my hospital bills.
I would go for the hospital. You know what? I don't think that would be a good idea.
I'm not getting stabbed for nothing.
I don't think you could be stabbed. I don't think you'd be alive.
Well,
We're not gonna need a hospital bill. We need to fucking pay a necromancer to bring you back, bro. Fuck me. Wait, I just want to see what Windrose looks like. Why do I?
Have you not seen Windows? Oh,
No, I
it's
have.
like
I'm
such
trying
a
to
kick-
remember.
It's like a building pirate game. You can build shit. and I
Oh,
really wanna-
Oh, wait, this looks epic. Hold on, let me share with the.
I really
with the
want to.
class.
I really want to do. I can't wait for.
Oh, that's rad. So wait. What am I watching? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. So this is what Whistler's going to be playing tomorrow night. Epic.
So funny enough, someone made a comparison between that game Skull and Bones, right?
Yeah. It was free on the. It's free on the PlayStation Vive.
All right. So Skull and Bones.
Downloaded it, but I hadn't touched it.
No. Someone broke down the budget for it, right?
Yeah.
So on release date, they had this so Skull and Bones had this massive budget. On a release day, they gave how many people played it. Then they did the comparison to Windrose, who had like literally such a low budget, and the views and the gameplay, people playing the game is extremely higher than Skull and Bones.
Sorry, CR goes, why so laggy? Are we being a bit laggy, CR? I think
Louis
I think you
Fernica just subscribed. Louis.
Thank you. Much appreciated, good sir.
Or was it Louise? Louise from
Louise?
Nikak. Sorry. Louise from Nikak.
That was on Sean. That was on Sean, not me. That was on Sean.
I mean, I just read it as the French name, Louis.
Thank you so much. Did you see that pop up on your side?
No, or it's on the
you got
the stream open on YouTube. I saw it at the top there.
See, it works better when you have that, because then you can also, like, if you can. I wish that you could hear the audio of the super chats come through. It's
So I mean, I couldn't play it, otherwise there's the delay. But
No,
what
no,
is
yeah,
nice
that's-
is I can follow the
Yeah.
comment section and chat much easier here because it's quicker.
yeah. Also, it's like the same thing with me. I've tried doing both, but like I should actually. Yeah, but the reason I want this open, the reason I've got the chat open here, is so I can share the chat. That's one
Same.
of the-
I do the same
But
here,
also,
but
I've got both open as
it's
well.
yeah, it's quicker for me seeing what comes up that side.
No, it's also like
on
my
the actual-
like the view of the chat over here at the top for me is much better because like it's bigger and I can.
I
see
also
more
I
of it.
also do this when we do the stream with Ronaldo, because I can see the chat with
Exactly.
if I just
With him, you can't see chat.
I
Yeah.
can't see the chat, so at least I can see the chat on the side.
Yeah. No, it's good. No lag. Okay, cool. There we go. I think it's maybe on just your side. Yeah. Just refresh. It'll clear. There we go. PC advice. So yeah, cool. Actually, I'm looking forward to watching. Because dude, I remember like Skull and Bones came out, and it was, I think it was like a demo vibe where you could download it and you can play like a little part of it. And I played and it felt kind of like, this feels like, it feels like Black Flag to me. It felt like kind of Black Flag, but
I want
without
to just
the
quickly see if I
Assassin's
can't
Creed
find those figures quick. Hold on.
figures.
For the difference in
for-
the Skull and Bones and Windrose.
Okay. Skull and Bones and Windroad. I'm also looking for any like cool cinema. Gavin, have you not watched something? Gavs, where are you, Gavs? What are you, Gavin? What are you watching? I know Gavin's always a good. It's a hit and miss with Gavin. Sometimes he's got good recommendations. What are you currently watching, Gavs? Skull and Bones are just another cult. Sorry, I need to laugh into the microphone. My bag. Yeah, Gavin, I'm just waiting. Gavin, are you watching anything great at the moment? No, I haven't watched anything yet.
Yeah, here's the
Dean-
difference, right? So Skull and Bones budget was 200 million, right? Windrose's budget is 6 million.
Holy shitballs.
Yeah. All right, and they the team for Skull and Bones, 6,800 plus developers.
Okay, tell me how many of them were whamming?
I don't know.
I'm kidding.
Windrose developers 60.
Holy shit.
Yeah,
6,000 versus 60.
Yeah.
The thing is-
Development time, right? Skull and Bones 11 plus years. Windrose 4 years.
But
And
the thing
okay,
is,
now, just
people don't get it. It's about making a game that people enjoy playing, as
Yeah.
opposed to, you know, I mean, look at dude, go look at Warcraft. Do you know people have what the legacy of Warcraft is? And it's like, you know, it's not like high res, high definition fucking characters. It's like, you know, little like it's cartoon vibey, and people dig it because it's about the game. CR whammon. Right?
You're just a woman with a small brain. With a brain a third the size of us. It's science.
I'm joking, obviously. This is a comedy show. We're allowed to joke about things here. Men are retarded. That's why ads like First for Women. Wait, what did I remind you of? I wanted to show you.
it was a clip or something. I've been
From
trying to
what?
remember. I can't remember what it was.
See,
Wait,
that's
wait.
that's what ADD does. That's what ADD. I completely forgot what the fuck I said earlier. Anyway, probably not. K-pop Demon Hunters. Come on, Knight of Justice. No, see, that's the thing. I think by definition as a society, we love the underdog story. And I think it's great. It should be. The thing is, they've gone off the rails with writing, and it's going across every industry, especially entertainment. Series, movies, and gaming. They're getting absolutely decimated from just writing cuck and then people just funding it. the limited series No Good Deed on Netflix is good. Has Ray Romano, Phoebe from Friends as the main character. Thanks, dude. I haven't checked it out. Thanks, appreciate it. No Good Deed. Let me have a look there quickly. No Good Deed on IMDb. IMDb. No, I am your DB.
Also,
No Good
Skull
Deed.
and Bones was done by Ubisoft.
Of course, bro.
Yeah. So
Ubisoft.
I'm pretty keen for Whistler to play this. I have been wanting him to play this.
No Good Deed. Okay. I haven't checked this out yet. No Good Deed on the Netflix. Cool. So if you guys want to go check out, recommended by just JST. Just Smile. Peter, when are we doing a watch party? I'd love to do a watch party that we can actually, do a thing together and stream it at the same time. It's probably going to have to be like a Twitch thing, because you won't be able to get away with it on YouTube. Can you do that on Twitch? That'd be a cool idea to do, is to do like a watch party on... What the fuck did you... Darth Sean just click something funny. Was it me?
It was me. I don't know what happened there. I
Oh,
dropped
no, it was
out.
both of us.
Was it
was
both?
both
Oh,
of us.
yeah,
Sorry
it was
about
both
that.
of us. Yeah. I don't know what happened there.
Yeah, both of us cucked. Ah,
But we're back.
we're back. Sorry about that, guys. Yeah, see, YouTube's going, listen, you guys have been on here for long enough now. You guys need to piss off now.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think we should call it there. I just want to quickly... what was the new show on Netflix called? Unchosen. There we go. It's this one. The show's called Unchosen. So it's got that guy that looks like Ralph Fiennes. This dude. Where is he now? Christopher Eccles. So yeah, this looks interesting. It's got that sort of cult vibe to it. So I think I'm like 15 minutes in. I'm gonna go watch that later tonight. Darth Prawn expropriated. Yes, with Amazon Prime. What was yes with Amazon Prime? But people need to have Amazon Prime to do Twitch. Oh, okay. So Worcester says you can do a watch party, but you need to have Amazon Prime. So wait, you can't just do it with like I can't rent a movie and then just do it via VLC or something. Biden plus. Damn it, Matthew. I see it's really good. Love the show.
No. C. The series C. Yeah, that's what.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
I read it. Yeah, I also read it the other way, but then I realized he's talking about the series C.
Yeah, seriously. Yeah, no, I remember. I think I watched the first season, second season. I was like, okay, it's getting a bit boring now, and then I was like, okay, fuck this. Yeah, but I think we should call it there, Darth Sean. Got stuff to do. So yeah, guys, I really appreciate everybody hanging out with us, and
I need the loo as well. So that's
big thank you to let's just go through them. Gavin, oh my God, Gavin for 10 months. Big up to Gavin for the 140 super chat. Big up to Herman. Big up to Philip. Big up to Gio, and big up to Pete, and also big up to everybody that's here. Thank you so much for spending your Thursday night evening. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you chose to be here. And I really appreciate you guys for hanging out with... Why are you shaking your head?
RJ's getting a red mark for that comment.
Why? What did he do? Oh, there, Darth Lou needs to do... Come on. Let's watch Marley and Me. No, Matthew. So and listen, like keep your thoughts and prayers for Matthew. He's going on a fucking wild adventure. He's going to be like Bilbo Baggins. He's going on an adventure. He's going to the land of Trump and honey. So keep him in your thoughts. Make sure that please keep us in the loop, bro. Let us know exactly when you're going, where you're going, and we want to see you here. You need to report back. We need to make sure that we can we can get Matthew to give us the skinny on what's happening in the United States. And you need to go do the thing. You know what I'd love to do? I'd love to go to America, go to Washington, D.C., and go check out the vibe there. Maybe go protest something. Yes, exactly. CR, thoughts and prayers. Keep thoughts and prayers for Matthew Dixon and his journey to the Americas. He's going to be like a settler. He's going to make the way for all of us. Finished month end listening. You're awesome. Thank you, Debbie. Much appreciated. Ball bag gaggins. Sorry. Yes. Fuck me. Guys, thank you so much. Have a wonderful long weekend. Do fun things. And we'll be here on Saturday morning. So come hang out. If you guys are just, bored, nothing to do, we'll have a nice chat about shit. But yeah, thanks so much. And thanks, Darth Sean.
Please hit the like and subscribe if you haven't.
Yes. Thank you so much. Please do that. And we'll see you guys Saturday morning. only 48 watching, only 22 likes. I know. Don't worry, CR. We'll get there. Or Craig, sorry. Thanks.
Yeah,
CR, dyslexic, my bag. Thanks so much, guys. See you on Saturday morning. Cheers. Bye.